no shake, but I feel like I'm going to shake it anyway because it just feels like it makes sense. I don't typically shop in store. Living here in Melbourne without access to a vehicle, obviously the way I navigate and get around the city is via public transport. I don't always get to sort of have access and view what's on shop shelves. And so, given that I've been shopping online for the past sort of 9 to 12 months, I wanted to sort of get back into how I used to shop, which was going into store and just having a look and a feel of everything that I may potentially buy. So I guess what I want to do here is just go over some of the products that have really caught my eye in store. And these are purely products that just stood out to me on the shelf, whether it was a product I was looking to purchase already, whether it was just something I saw that sort of stood out and I thought this looks fun, like let's take a look at it, let's taste the product, let's, dig a little bit deeper. In New Zealand, we always sort of gravitate and look towards what Australia is doing. The reason that this stood out was purely due to the space that it was sitting in. Like when you get to the drink aisle at the supermarket, it is cans galore. Yeah, Bay Juice. They've been super active with all their social media marketing. They're really activated and engaged with their community. And I think that's probably a big part of their success. But, when we're shopping in store and we're looking at products that we may have never purchased before, I think one thing to keep in mind is the format. Like we shop with our eyes first, right? And so if something appears to be a little bit different, consumers are going to be drawn to that. And that was exactly how I felt in the case of, picking this up off the shelf and including it in my range of products to review, was that it just stood out to me at the supermarket that I go to when I do go to the supermarket. It is the only liquid product that's in a pouch. So when you're looking at a wall of like various canned drinks, obviously it's not your traditional way of packing a liquid drink, as we know. We can talk about the colors, we can talk about the animated graphics, we can talk about the name, but I think for me what drew me to this was purely just its format. Like if this drink had been in a can or a bottle, I don't think I would have noticed it, but I think there's something really fun and playful about the fact that they've done it in a pouch. It's meant to mitigate, the risk of a severe hangover the next day. Now, I don't drink, so I'm not really going to be able to put this to the test, but I'm going to drink it anyway because I'm sure it tastes really nice. Oh yeah, it smells like pear. It smells really good actually. Stand-up pouch format, spouted on the top. This is great for, grab and go on the way to a night out or to a friend's place, or, you can stow it away in your bag and consume it later. I think that's what they've done well here is like, they know their target market. They know the way in which you're supposed to consume this drink. It doesn't necessarily have to be right at home before you go out. Definitely something you could just easily consume on your way out the door. And like I said before, having a few drinks on a night out. We've consumed the pear juice, and if you absolutely have to, you could stow it away in your pocket or bag for safekeeping or soft plastics recycling later.